Good morning, beloved. Sorry for the serious face. um, just, yeah, it's a morning. And it's hot, and the run was hard, and it's done. And I'm grateful that, one, I did it, and two, that it's over. So, serious face. Um, we have 2 days left in the month of freedom. And then we will move on to the next month, which I haven't looked ahead yet, so I'm not sure what August is going to be. But it is July 30th. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. And our title is I Am Enriched by the Abundance of God. And it's another one of the prophets. Yay. Our Bible quote is, "Prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it." And that is Malachi 3:10. I hope Ernest explains this, because I don't know what to make of that Bible quote today. All right. But he starts out by saying, what a promise this is. As though the divine were issuing a challenge to each of us and saying, perhaps things are better than they appear to be. Have you ever really tried having confidence in spirit? Have you ever experimented with your own mind to see if you could come to a place where you really believe that there is good enough to go around? It is as though the prophet were telling us that even the divine bounty itself, lavish and extravagant as it might be, awaits our acceptance. Possibly we have been holding our bowl of acceptance and our chalice of life upside down, so that even the fruit and the wine of the Spirit cannot be poured into it. Yet the windows of heaven must forever be open. Today, I open the windows of my own soul so that the windows of heaven may pour into my experience a blessing greater than I am able to receive. Nor would I withhold this blessing from others, for surely as it comes to me, just as surely will it go forth multiplied and increased to heal and help, to bless and enrich and gladden others. Today, my faith, my hope, my expectancy looks up and out and beholds a limitless abundance present everywhere, an infinite peace enveloping all, and behind it all and around it and through it, a joy forever singing a song of happiness and fulfillment. This is my day. This is my heaven. This is my life. This is my God. In him I will put my trust. That sounds like a Bible quote too. All right, so let's go back to the Bible quote. Prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. Prove me now. Whoa. Honestly, this is one of those times that there's a Bible that I haven't gotten yet, and I just really need to go. I'm a minister. There are no limit on Bibles that I'm allowed to own as a minister, right? I love books though, so and I think it's, what is the title? Basically, somebody took the Bible and translated it into modern language. And so it'd be interesting to see what that quote says in that Bible. And I do not remember the name of it. And I know that Lilia has it. And so I will have to call her and ask her. One, I can just ask her to tell me what that quote says. And two, get the name, what that Bible is called, so that I can get a hold of it. Because it sounds like it's double contradictions, or yeah. So it's saying, prove to me now, I will open, basically what the Lord is saying is, I will open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing. I will pour out a blessing so big that you don't have room for all of it. And Ernest says that. Ernest says that there's more than enough to go around, and that our cup of blessing will always be overflowing. The question then becomes, are we willing to accept more? How big is our cup? I mean, if we're walking around with a thimble, then our cup is always overflowing. So why not get a bigger cup? Why not get a bigger cup? So Ernest says, that, which is why I think that that's what that quote, Bible quote means. But like I said, I'm going to look into that. What a promise this is. As though the divine were issuing a challenge to each of us. The divine is saying, I've got more than enough. How much are you willing to accept? Perhaps things are better than they appear to be. You know optimist, you know pessimist, you know realist. Which one are you? And are you willing to open your eyes and see the good that's around you? Which is the purpose of gratitude practice. To see the gratitude, the more grateful that you are for what you have, the more you see to be grateful for. And just like when you're, crabby and looking for the negative, you're going to find a lot of it. Same thing with gratitude. Have you ever really tried having confidence in spirit? Some days are harder than others. I will grant you that. I will grant you that. But those are the days that we really have to work our spiritual practices. Have you ever experimented with your own mind to see if you could come to a place where you really believe that there is good enough to go around? That's gratitude practice. It is as though the prophet were telling us that even the divine bounty itself, lavish and extravagant as it must be, awaits our acceptance. Ernest says that pretty much every day. Are you conscious? Are you doing your work? Are you practicing? Are you willing to see the good? Are you willing to accept the good? How big is your cup? Possibly we have been holding our bowl of acceptance and our chalice of life upside down, so that even the fruit and the wine of the Spirit cannot be poured into it. So we're getting a little bit, but only the little bit that'll sit on the top, or sit on the bottom, because the bottoms always have little wells. I mean, imagine how much better your life could be if you would turn your bowl over. Yet the windows of heaven must forever be open. Well, let's just take a dive through those windows and take everybody else with us. Okay. Today, I open the windows of my own soul so that the windows of heaven may pour into my experience a blessing greater than I am able to receive. Now that's an idea. A blessing greater than I am able to receive. I am opening myself up to a blessing so big that it's too big for me. Because if I receive a blessing that's too big for me, then guess what? It overflows and I get to pass it on. I'm willing to have a blessing that's bigger than me, because then I get to pass it on. Nor would I withhold this blessing from others. For as surely as it comes to me, just as surely it will go forth multiplied and increased to heal and to help, to bless and enrich and gladden others. Absolutely, I want my blessing to overflow, because then I can pass it on. I mean, even if my blessing isn't overflowing, which according to this, it's always overflowing, I want to pass it on. I want to pass the blessing on. I want to be a healing presence in this world. I want to be a light in this world. I want to be a joy in this world, because I want people to come away from an interaction with me better. And I want to come away from an interaction with other people better. I want my blessing to overflow. I want your blessing to overflow. I want everybody's blessings to overflow. Today, my faith, my hope, my expectancy looks up and out and beholds the limitless abundance present everywhere. Gratitude practice. Flowing through all things, a limitless love giving itself to everything, an infinite peace enveloping all, and behind it all, and around it, and through it, a joy forever singing a song of happiness and fulfillment. Love makes the world go round. Love and gratitude are the grease in the wheels of the universe. Because forward motion happens in love. This is my day. This is my heaven. This is my life. This is my God. In him, or her, or it, or in spirit, I place my trust. So our mission, should we choose to accept it today, is to open the windows of our soul so that the windows of heaven may pour into our experience a blessing greater than we are able to receive. This day, this is my day. This is my heaven. This is my life. This is my God. This is your day. This is your heaven. This is your life. This is your God. In spirit will we place our trust. All right. And that is August 30th, 365 Signs of Mind. Do something loving for yourself. Do something kind for yourself. Do something compassionate for yourself today. It is too hot to open the windows of the actual house, so open the windows of your soul. Get a fresh breath of heaven. Allow your perspective to shift. And do something that engages your mind and your body today. And know that you are a beloved child of God in whom God is well pleased. Reverend David will be on with you sometime around 5. I will be back with you at 9 a.m. Have a wonderful day, beloveds.